The system from Europe and the United States doesn't work here. It's been proven for 10 years that it doesn't work. Imitate the barbers of the world, but especially try to imitate those from your region. People don't ask for the European system here. We impose it when people don't ask for it. You have 3 work systems, shift, and appointment, but the one I recommend is statistically, it's proven that it's a business model where the barber earns 3 times more, the business is bigger, but don't criticize me, why don't you try it? Cebuelia, the #1 barber in the world for me, a Brazilian, a barber businessman. You look at what he does, he goes to Europe, flirts with John LaMonica, his haircuts are top notch, yes, everything, goes to the United States, flirts with the Bolly barber, with Aaron. Then when he returns to Brazil, he runs his business, he doesn't give them a damn, he owns 20 barber shops with 25 seats, insane. What's happening? In Argentina, only 30% operate with this business model and the other 70% continue. Working in the European or American way doesn't work here. They've been testing the same system for 10 years. The same system, it's not moving forward or backward. I'm not saying it's bad that you have references to the world's best barbers. What I'm saying is that not all businesses work the same in every region. Here it works in a completely different way. For instance, many are working with the system that's designed for here. To give you an example, in Santos Lugares, Nino's Barbershop, a massive place. They rely on word of mouth. The guys are all killing it cutting hair. And not to mention the Figaro Barbershop, the Italian's barbershop, he's killing it. The Sun, they do cuts for River. Artista, they have an enormous team, super professional, a magnificent service. That's the model that's going to Latin America. Already 30% of barbershops are adopting it. It's statistically proven that it's a business model where the barber earns 3 times more, the business is larger. But don't criticize me. Why don't you try it? 30% of us are already using it. There's a bunch of us. Give it a try. What I liked about Cebuelia was that the difference he has towards the business, he's very smart and realizes that the model in Europe and the United States doesn't work here. He operates differently, but that doesn't mean he doesn't socialize with the best barbers in the world. I think that's cool. The thing is, you guys don't buy it. Don't buy the European game system. What happens to me is that people criticize me and don't want to try it. They cling to the shift or the appointment and they don't want to try it. And a lot of people who told me I'm going to try it and then sent me messages thanking me. It worked for me. It's really good. Thank you. I was able to grow the business. That's what it's all about. You have 3 work systems, the shift, and appointment. Work whichever you want. But the one I recommend is first come, first served. That's the one the big barbershops in Latin America have. It allows barbers to earn a lot more. Your customer base expands where you can go from having only Friday and Saturday busy to every day being like a Friday and a Saturday. The more customers, the bigger your business grows. When I started at home, I initiated this first come, first served system immediately. After a year, I had to move because I'd grown too big for my place, and that's when I started to expand my team and my brand with this work system. First come, first served without delay. You build a good team and they all grow together. The barber charges more, the clientele increases, becoming every day, not just Friday and Saturday. Grow your business, grow your brand, everything comes together. For instance, here we have many successful people like Nino Barbershop, who own a large barbershop, like Tano Figaro, who also are successful. They cut at River. Artista also has a big barbershop. There are other barbershops as well that operate with this more relaxed system. And statistically, barbers who work with this system make much more, the owners too. Everyone wins. For example, the business expands, the clientele expands, and everybody wins. So the European system and the United States, they don't work here. To me, there are 3 work systems. First, you have the European or the United States who work by a fixed shift and don't deviate. Then you got another that works by shifts and on a first come, first served basis. That's not bad, it's good, but in reality, it's a type of fake shift because you got people coming in any which way, so it becomes more of an open shift. It's really good, but then you run into a couple problems. The European or the United States system, they're already accustomed to working with clients by appointment. They get paid way more for the service. They are already used to the idea of being seated for an hour with the full beard service, the towel service. They're already familiar with that system. For them, this system works because they charge very well for a haircut and can afford to provide service by appointment and take their time with each client. They work easygoing. Our Latin American model is really good, but imagine if we charge $4 a haircut in Europe or the United States. They over there charge $30, $40, $50, or $60. That's why we have to cut a few more customers in order for the business to be successful. That's the difference we have. That's why here we offer a good service that works for the client and the barber. We try to meet everyone's needs. That's why we use that system. People here don't ask for the European system. We offer it to them even when they don't. Cecilia is the example that I wanted to give you so that you can see that you should copy barbers from around the world, but especially try to copy the ones in your region. What business system works best for each one?